Hey, it's me. It's Scary Starbeing from Scary's Wide World of Mystery. I just felt called to get on here and do a Pisces reading. I'm sorry if you weren't expecting that, but I'm not sorry, okay? That's just a formality, alright? I just use that word like sprinkles of punctuation, okay? I don't even know how to use punctuation, alright? I make up my own punctuation, and I don't care what anyone else thinks about it. If it makes sense to me, it makes sense to me. Yeah, I guess I just came on here really to talk shit, right? But that's not what we came here for, so I'm going to start to shuffle. What does Pisces need to know? I get the most engagement on my mutable signs. I think Pisces might actually be in the lead for that, but I can't remember. I'm going to have to go look again. It could be Virgo, but yeah. Whoever gets the most, if you want me to read your sign, fucking watch your sign and like it. Like, let me know that you watched it, alright? So I know what's in demand right now. Because I'm still kind of a busy person, you know, honestly. I'm never gonna, well, actually I don't know. I mean, I would like to get to the point where I can do this on the daily, of course. But until I get to that place in my life where I have enough downtime for doing readings on the regular, it's going to have to be on demand, all right? All right, what does Pisces need to know? This must be relevant, all right? This must be relevant. That's what people don't understand about readings sometimes. Sometimes as a channeler, you will just channel messages for people while you're speaking regularly. While you're not saying anything. It's crazy. Like, it happens to me all the time. I'll say something and then I'll see somebody's demeanor change. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what I said. Like, what did I say? And then I think about it for the rest of the day, wondering what it was that I said that caused the reaction. But because, yeah, sometimes I say things and I mean them in a different way than what other people interpret them as. And it's just like when people talk about what an author meant by one of their writings. Like, people will have so many different interpretations of that same piece of writing. And the author may not have intended any of those meanings, all right? This is all relevant. I can feel it. I can tell already. Yeah, so, I mean, I've been kind of beating this dead horse for a while. Especially with Libra. Oh, God. They definitely needed that horse to be whipped. Like, you can't control how other people are going to perceive your work, what you do, what you say. Okay. Ooh. Feel the warmth already, guys. We're getting close. This is the longest shuffle I've done, but it's probably because I've been yapping. But we're going to call it channeling. We're going to call it the Yap Channel. Because yapping is my favorite. Okay, and if you don't like that, why the fuck are you here? If you don't like me, why the fuck are you here, okay? I mean, you can stay here, but why? Just ask yourself, please. Alright, I'm ready. I'm scared, but I'm ready. Oh, God, this guy. This fucker, okay. 444. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Okay, sorry. Text message. Look at This guy, if you watch the Libra reading, it's the cringiest Libra reading on the internet today. All right, so that's just be forewarned. This dude was hiding underneath my bed, like literally. Like, and I don't even know how he got there. There's no way he could have gotten there. I'm telling you, this place is haunted. All right. Oh, girl, boy. Oh, my son. I don't know what to do with him. I love him dearly. But he's stressing me out. Okay, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. He'll be fine. I know he will. All right. He's at a very tender age. Okay. And being an adult in this world is harder than ever. And I'm sorry for the detour. Yeah. So don't make it harder on yourself, Pisces. That's what I'm really getting. Okay. This is all part of the message. He's like the kid that I have a telepathic connection to, like mentally. Like, well, I guess empathetically too. Like he can always tell when I'm upset, and he's the one who will reach out to me to make sure I'm okay if he knows I'm upset, because he can feel it. That fucking kid. I didn't want to cry. I've been really lonely lately, and I know it's self-inflicted because I've been isolating so that I can heal and work on myself. But yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Different text message. Those kids, those people. Some of the most beautifully pure-hearted people, even the ones that act tough online, okay? They have such beautiful hearts. Even the ones that make mistakes that I would rather they didn't. We all got to learn somewhere, you know? And I make plenty of mistakes, and I tell my kids about my mistakes. You know why? Because I want them to learn from my mistakes, all right? I don't spare my kids the truth about me. And they still love me. And that's how I know they're some of the most special beings on this planet. Okay, because I am by far not a perfect mother. But I do try, and I do love them. Genuinely. Unconditionally. Sorry, you'll understand when I feel like an empty nester. I guess that's what I am now. I didn't expect for this to happen to me at this age, honestly, and it's been kind of traumatic. I didn't think I was going to get into something personal, but I feel like somebody out there needs this message. So I have this really narcissistic ex, and he has done everything he can to come between me and the people that I love, my children. He's done everything he can to try to destroy me, financially and otherwise. And I don't think he's going to win, thank God. Probably by the grace of God. Because, yeah, at one point in time, he wouldn't allow me to see my kids. And he told them that I hated them, and that's why I wasn't there, even though that wasn't the truth. And so, yeah, ever since he turned some of my kids against me, you know, relationship's pretty strained still. Because not all of them understand yet. Because some of them are still really young. Teenagers, but still. Think about it. Your brain's not fully developed until you're around 30 years old. Your first Saturn return. And that's when you start understanding your parents more, I feel like. Like, you start understanding, like, you gain an understanding through your 20s, but it really hits you at 30. And then even at 40, like, you're like, okay, I fucking get it all now, you know? I fucking get it all. And Honestly, it's the most liberating place to be, especially for me, because I didn't understand my parents growing up a lot. Like, they didn't make a lot of sense to me. And I think it's because I don't know where I get my neurodivergence from. I feel like it's my dad's side, possibly. I don't know if he's neurodivergent, but I feel like he produced neurodivergent children. So yeah, I was always the truth teller that got in trouble. I always said the wrong things, asked the wrong questions. So I felt very outcasted as a child. And I didn't understand my parents, like, at all. Like, nothing they did or how they acted made any sense to me until later, And granted, I mean, I knew that I was an older soul than they are, which is not a flex by any means, but helped me gain a lot of perspective, just understanding how your body ages at certain points in time. When you get to be 40, something happens, you change radically. Like, you start shedding layers of pretense and you stop having any fucks to give. Like, quite literally. Like, I think I'm just too old and tired to care. Like, I just want to be me, and if people have a problem with it, that's okay. Anyway, I'm getting all of this off of this magician card because this guy looks like a total dork, okay? I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a nerd central, alright? Not that I have anything against nerds, I think they're kind of hot, in my opinion. But, yeah, back in the day, I tried to start a club for nerds, and everybody laughed at me, and then they became cool. I was just, like, angry as fuck. Anyway, yeah, this nerdy magician guy, okay? Don't be ashamed of being different, Pisces. Okay, you're different for a reason. And maybe we don't always know the reason until later. But you have everything you need within you to accomplish anything that you stand in need of. All right. 6 of Pentacles is next. Okay. Still in kind of a period of isolation, okay? Let's look at the contrast between these cards. This is like in isolation, practicing as the magician, right? Conjuring flames from his hand chakras. Right? He's practicing. And he's not being showy about it. He's in a really humble position. Right? But that's so that he can get on stage and be this brilliant and beautiful performer. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that performs for a living. That's cool. All right. 6 of Wands, yeah. I'm getting a whole weird vibe off of this one, actually. This is like what we've been fighting, Pisces. We've been fighting against this perception that we need to transcend about the reality of our being. Because people can tell us who we are all day long. We can absorb every impression that someone might have of us and feel every feeling that someone might have towards us. and it could inform us of their opinion. All right, but we can't mistake it for our own opinion. And yeah, we all have monsters inside. All right, we're like the whole ocean. Duh. We have monsters inside there. Be careful. All right, around Pisces, be careful. We're a whole ocean of mystery. All right. Here's the last card. I didn't mean to make this so long. I'm so sorry for being yappy, but at the same time, I feel like it was for a reason. Knight of Swords, guys. Yeah, we're going to be sticking to that's our story, and we're sticking to it, damn it. All right? How you like them apples? You like them apples, Pisces? I do. Yep, we're going to move forward with our truth. Thank God, right? And when I say God, it's a gender-neutral term, by the way. There's a reason why God doesn't want a name. Because God is everything. What can we name God? Can't. And those of us that are stepping into that divinity, that inner divinity, that oneness with God, we can't allow people to put labels on us anymore. All right? Okay, I've yapped enough. Love your fishy faces. Bye.